How's it going, my beautiful audience? I have quite the treat for you today. So the other day, I woke up, grabbed some coffee, went on Reddit, and browsed my favorite subs for new submissions. You know, the usual. This includes cats, abrupt chaos, mildly interesting, and most importantly, internet mysteries. Man, do I love internet mysteries. I feel like I've said this before. Do you want to know why? Because you all are some fantastic noir detectives. I'll leave to make an egg sandwich and come back to a cold case solved by two 16-year-olds who know how to Google. All while I write down a few notes, document it on a YouTube channel, and sip a Sam Summer in my I 3-starred your mom t-shirt. Content never came so easy. Jokes aside, I found this meme on the Internet Mysteries Reddit. Step 1. Open a random YouTube video. Step 2. Delete the H in watch. Step 3. So this got my attention, and to be honest, it was quite easy to test. I switched to YouTube, grabbed any video I was watching, and just deleted the H in the link. And then... okay, what the fuck? Now let me clarify, this works on every YouTube link. You can actually grab the link that's up top right over there and delete the H and it'll send you right back to that video. Now there is a reason as to why this happens, but let's first go over the backstory of what this video actually is. The video is 3 minutes of a short clip that's looped of some unidentifiable pulsating mass. If you actually pause at the right moment, it's a collection of creepy-looking, smirking fetuses. This video was only posted 3 months ago, but odds are you've seen this clip way before that. One of the first and probably most historic YouTube creepypastas was a video named username666. It was posted by user Nana825763 on February 26 of 2008, and it's actually still up to this day. The video showed a user trying to directly access a channel named 666 via a link in a very old school looking YouTube. However, it just redirects back to the YouTube homepage. Upon continuously refreshing the page, we watch YouTube slowly disintegrate and become more bloody and disturbing, with everything being labeled as 666. Eventually, a video pops up that features obscure sounds and visuals while everything continues to become more corrupted, flesh-like. This clip is from that. See, it's right over here. It also explains why everything including the user is just sixes. If you look deeper into the channel, there's actually another video posted that's practically the same thing. It's a looped segment from the username 666 video. Except I will say this one is just slightly more unsettling than the last. We got freaky hands and legs begin to move around. It's weird, it's creepy. So what's the deal? It would be one thing if this was just a glitch that led to a random YouTube video, but it seems way too coincidental that it's a piece of obscure and disturbing YouTube horror history. It makes more sense that it would be purposeful, so is this some Easter egg or some hidden troll from YouTube? A brilliantly nostalgic piece of YouTube fan fiction being brought to life, satisfying the millions of fans who would love to see a canon username 666? Yeah, no, the best Easter egg we ever got was Snake, and even that got stripped from the platform. Also, I think YouTube would have probably made it look a little bit cleaner, so what exactly is going on here? Well, this is actually a user taking advantage of an old feature that YouTube used to offer. See, back in the day, when YouTube was merely a child and offered more customizable attributes, partners had a lot of functionality. Now it's merely just a way to get paid, but before, partners were able to redirect a username search to another location. So for example, let's say I had ownership of the YouTube channel Pixels. I could redirect any username search of Pixels to Pixels After Dark, driving any traffic that may lead there over to my channel. Now I'm just gonna get this guy to give me his channel. So what happened was at some point in time in the early days of YouTube, the username WATC was registered and got the dedicated channel link of YouTube/WATC. The username search was able to get redirected to another location, and as we saw, it's currently being redirected to that disturbing video that's freaking millions of people out. But why does deleting the H in any YouTube video work? We have all this junk that's on the other side of the URL. Well, luckily for you, I know a little bit about web development. I am a computer scientist after all. So I have an answer for this one. See, so we got this big URL right here, but it's actually separated into two components. We have the base URL on the left side and the search query on the right. Anytime you enter any URL, you can add a search query by adding a question mark. This can hold useful information in what's called a variable that can help websites do magic and display different content on the same page. So for example, this URL is attempting to connect to YouTube/watch. In the process, it sends a search query that holds a video ID. YouTube will wait for that variable and find a video that matches the ID in their database and display it on the page. This is how we watch any video on the platform. The neat thing about search queries though is you can add it to any URL and everything will work perfectly, even if it doesn't do anything. The query will just be ignored if it's not used. So in the process of deleting the H in a URL of any YouTube video, we're actually searching for something entirely different. Instead of going to YouTube/watch, which takes a video ID, we're going to YouTube/watc, which is actually a username search. We still throw in this little search query on the right-hand side, but it does nothing because there's no use for it when you go to this username. However, the owner of the user watc has now redirected their username search to this disturbing 666 video, leading many people who accidentally misspell watch in the URLs to be freaked out by some odd and unsettling video. Now this little troll does go a little bit deeper. Do something really quick. Delete the C instead of the H. Oh, well, why don't we flip the C and the H? Oh, so now what's going on here? It's not just one misspelling, it's many misspellings that lead to the same username 666 video. Well, many people claim that this is the work of a user named Casual Channel, who is an infamous YouTube account hacker who's breached thousands of different accounts. It seems like the hacker is capitalizing on people who manually type in URLs, redirecting them in the event that they accidentally spell watch wrong. However, if you search a little further, you can see that this wasn't Casual Channel's first rodeo. The 666 channel has public subscriptions on and is subscribed to one user, someone named Iluomo. Well, now let's go ahead and do a channel search, which is /c/the channel name, and try searching for WATHC, one of the username searches that links to the 666 video. You will see that this also sends you to Iluomo. How interesting. So it's clear that these channels are connected in some capacity. Well, why don't we take a look at Iluomo's videos now? There is one titled Yop Was Here with 1.1 million views. The video is only 2 minutes and simply shows the word Yop the entire time. Now before every YouTube content creator gets pissed that the algorithm blessed the video that just has the word Yop on it, take a look at the description. It says, yes, your teacher was dumb and can't paste the link, which implies that she manually typed it, spelt the word watch wrong, and it led here. We have a little bit of a goofsta over here, huh? This video was posted 1 year ago and seems to be the original destination point for his channels to redirect to, hence why it has over 1 million views. However, it seems like 1 year later, Mr. Jokester wanted to have a new laugh and started redirecting all his channels to a video that seemed to mimic the old username 666 hoax. I'll give it to him, it actually is a pretty genius idea. I just wish he made it look a little bit cleaner and didn't plug his Discord in the comment section. It's actually kind of funny because the top comment in the Yop Was Here video praised the creator for utilizing this manipulation of the YouTube search engine in a fun and good-hearted way. Now it's just used to scare children. Whatever opinion you may have though, this stunt clearly works. It exploded a video with just the word Yop, and now it's doing the same thing with a disturbing piece of content from the past. As I'm writing this, I actually saw that Markiplier went live for only 20 minutes just to show this off, so it's obviously gaining traction. I guess if I got one piece of advice, it would be if you want to go fast on YouTube, just hack channels with the letters W, A, T, C, and H. Link them back to your videos. I'm kidding. Don't hack. That's bad. Don't.